If you are an empath, you've probably been called a lot of names that you didn't like. You've probably been called too sensitive, you're crybaby, you're weird, something's wrong with you, you're weak, etc. Okay. And for some reason, as if, a moth drawn to a flame, you keep ending up with toxic people like narcissists. And in actuality, this really only makes your situation much worse. Okay, why? Because they actually tricked you into believing they really appreciated your uniqueness. Okay, what was different about you? By saying, hey, I've never met anyone as amazing as you. So after feeling like your sensitivity, made you an outsider a lot of your life, the narcissist finally validated you, so you thought. Then they turned on you and they told you, oh no, I hate everything that I actually said I loved. What kind of gaslighting is this? And instead of just walking away, you tried to do what? You tried to prove your love to them. See, as an empath, you try to fix and rescue the relationships, because that's what we do as empaths. We fixers, we're rescuers, okay? And in actuality, the relationship was doomed from beginning. It's a narcissist. It ain't gonna work, okay? And because an empath will put themselves in another person's shoes, then you are plagued with guilt. What could I have done to make it better? Maybe it was my fault. Okay, which is why it's easy for people to make you believe, specifically narcissists, to make you believe everything is your fault. And one of the biggest challenges empaths have is you're just constantly giving out, giving out, giving out. Okay. However, don't realize that your tank is really, really low. Okay. And empaths, notorious for not wanting to ask for help, uncomfortable asking for help. So you know what? Burnout is inevitable. It's like having a car that has a broken gas gauge indicator. It tells you that you're always on full. Always. You got plenty of gas. But in actuality, you're running on fumes. Okay. So now you say, well, Doc, listen. Okay, I've heard everything you said. I'm waiting to the part for you to get to the part where you're talking about how special we are. Okay. Because I'm not hearing nothing that makes me think we're special. All right. Check it out. It's easy. It's simple. All right. This is just a simple case of a lack of information. See, Jesus said, my people perish. I don't know if it was Jesus or not, but scripture says it. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. A lack of knowledge. You just need the information. Okay. See, just because someone doesn't know the combination to a safe, for example, they try a million different combinations. You pull on it, it's not opening. Okay. Doesn't mean that the safe is broken. It just means that you don't have the accurate information to open a safe. Miles Monroe used to always say, okay, when the purpose of a thing is unknown, abuse is inevitable. Misuse. How many of you have been misused? Do you know your true purpose? See, empaths are special. Why? Because empaths make situations better. Who don't want a bad situation to be better? Okay. Empaths provide light in darkness, provide healing to those who are hurting. Empaths are natural counselors. Listen, folks is always in your face telling you their problems, and then after they leave you, they feel so much better. Why? Because you are a natural counselor. Okay, I always say this, Jesus was an empath. How could he not? How much compassion, he had compassion on the crowd, all of this. However, empaths also require protection because of our sensitivity, okay, which means you need strong, not mediocre, but strong boundaries. See, most empaths have little to no boundaries, leaving yourself fully exposed to all the crazy elements out here. Okay. Telling people no, the word no, okay, is a boundary. And it doesn't mean that you are a mean person. Doesn't mean that at all. Let me tell you something. An expensive diamond, okay? You know what? I would venture to say, people will say that this diamond is special. But you know what they also do? They keep it in a jewelry store behind a protective glass case. Why? Because it protects it from any Tom, Dick, or Harry that wants to come in and probably steal it. Why would you want to steal a diamond? Because it's special. Okay. So what is your glass case that you only give access to when someone has proven to you that they are safe? Let me ask you this question. Are you forever feeling cursed as an empath? Have you allowed the toxic people in the world, the narcissists, to exploit your kindness? And do you have no doors or windows on your emotional house, meaning you have no boundaries? If this is you and you know what to do, go to my website, christopherreed.org, schedule your free 30-minute consultation. Why? So I can tell you how coaching can help you know your purpose and have boundaries and realize your true specialness. Also, join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind. Ladies, this is just for you, where we're having conversations, fireside chats about the things that y'all want to know about. Okay, we just recently talked about men who want you but may not be able to afford you. And like I said, we're not talking about Louis and we're not talking about Gucci. Okay, it's not a material thing. We're talking about the emotional, mental, and spiritual investment that it takes to be with you and really make a relationship work. Okay. Also, go to my website, check out the series Why He Married Her Instead of You, where I'm talking to men, and we're having really deep, revelatory conversations about what they really feel and what they really believe about relationships. So, hey, if you're enjoying the information, please make sure you subscribe. I love bringing it to you, and you take care. You be safe. All right. Peace.